If you haven't seen the news last night, we finally elected a Speaker of the House. And here's the bottom line. The person who won, McCarthy, had to agree to give away a lot of his power in order to get the votes from the 20 holdouts who had been blocking him all week. And the people he gave the power to are the 20 folks from the far-right group within the majority. This was the group that was holding out, and they got basically everything they asked for. Why? Because at the end of the fourth straight day of getting blocked by them, McCarthy decided that he was willing to do anything to get their votes, so he took their wish list and granted it. This is going to give the far right in the majority party a lot more power. Here's an example. McCarthy agreed to a change in the rules so that it now will only take one member of the majority party to call for a vote to oust the speaker, which could potentially start this whole process all over again. What that means is that if he ever wants to stand up to the far right, they can basically remove him whenever they want. Some of the people who are most nervous about this are members of the majority party who just barely won their elections and are in really competitive districts. They know what it means for them when the far right in their party gets more power. It elevates the extreme voices. Other people are nervous about what this could mean for the possibility of our country defaulting on our debt. Pretty soon we're going to have to vote on whether to pay our bills or default, and while it is widely agreed that default would lead to an instant, severe recession, this group with a lot of new power has repeatedly shown a willingness to let our country go into default if they don't get their way with budget demands. No matter your politics, no matter my politics, it is simply the case that because of McCarthy's concessions to get their votes, the far right will now have a lot more power going into this Congress. The reason I have to lay this out is because since we only have two parties in Congress, it can be hard sometimes to tell when there's a major shift in power within one of them. But that's exactly what just happened. We are now officially members, we're officially sworn in, and we are officially in uncharted territory.